control the Titan? Throw it at that Titan?
I don't know what I'm seeing.
Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Attack on Titan.
Yes, season 2, episodes 11 and 12 today.
Yeah, and it's also 36 and 37 if you're watching with us on Crunchyroll, and if you want early ad-free access. And our full uncut reactions, you can see every moment and get a month ahead on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. You can also get early access right here on YouTube. It won't be ad-free, and you won't see the full uncut reaction, but you'll still get a month ahead. Hit the join button if you're interested in that. And let's get to it.
Let's do it. We do have somebody coming to join us.
We also have Snuggle Puppy. Yay! Good boy, Bucky.
Come on, Bucky. Show everybody.
That's
It's
Bucky.
okay, come here.
He's got his Snuggle Puppy. This is Oliver.
I'm gonna let you. Yeah, there. See, you can walk past Oliver on your dad's lap. You can do it.
Fine. I know. You're fine.
We're just gonna move Snuggle Puppy on this end.
You don't have a Snuggle Puppy, but you're okay. You're still loved.
Titans are scary, so we needed a snuggle puppy.
Okay. Charge.
Mhm.
Okay. I think you're right, but I think we're gonna get a lot of action this episode.
Yeah, I was expecting the last episode, but it's okay. I'll take it this episode. Like hell they are.
Right, let the Titans chase you! All squads follow my lead! And then you conniving bastard! Using us as bait again! You thought well is in peace! Now give your all as soldiers! Failure is not an option!
Damn.
Freaking Ervin, man.
Oh my god.
Rhina's too slow!
I won't hesitate this time. I'll kill them without a thought. If Ymir feels like getting in the way,
I'll kill
so
her
much
too.
the worse for her. This ends here and now.
Ugh.
Krista!
What the hell was that?
Krista, no, Historia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Doria.
Probably pissed. Talk to me! We came to rescue you and Aaron! Shut up! Things have changed. I'm with Rhina and Bertolt now. Like it or not, you're coming with us. There's no future inside the walls. Hear me out for a second, okay? Life outside isn't as bad as you think. There's no one saying the world would have been a better place if you'd never been born. Yeah, I don't think Titans would say much either way. We've all got flaws. They're not so bad if you just give them a break. It's complicated, all right? What did Rhina and Bertolt say? You're doing this against your will. They threatened you.
Isn't your Titan gonna dissolve
That's what I was
eventually?
thinking. I was
And then
like,
Chris
is
is gonna fall?
Risky to have Krista still in the hand of it?
We can fight them. What matters is right now. I'm here. I will always be your ally.
No.
In case you haven't noticed, the scouts are closing in. Damn it, Ymir! What the hell did we do this for? You can't have a change of heart!
Let go. Don't listen to him. I can't.
I've come too
I
far.
wish I could. I know you think I did this for you, but at the end of the day,
You did.
I did it for me. A long time ago, I stole the power of the Titans from one of their comrades. Not much I can do against them. They said if I cooperate, hand you over, maybe I've got a shot at leniency. Maybe my crime gets overlooked. You're crucial to the church. You know the truth about the walls. The castle's as close to death as I ever want to get. Whole experience traumatized me. If I have to play dirty to stay alive, then I have to play dirty. Doesn't make me the ideal friend.
No, it does not.
You deserve better, but there it is. I need you. Please save me, Historia! Like I said, I'm here.
And the
And I
sun
will
comes out.
always be your ally.
Aw, she's too good. Can we set her up with Tanjiro? This dude. Ooh, spiked.
Oh.
Ha! Yeah!
Mikasa will not be denied.
Ooh.
Like Ymir goes first.
Oh shit.
You're not going to kill Ymir. That all depends on her. She can step aside or she can die. Her choice. She's screwed either way.
That's what she's told you. You don't know she's telling the truth.
Only so many lives I can give a damn about. But that's the world our enemies gave us 6 years ago. I don't have any heartstrings left for you to tug on.
Ooh!
You want fair, tough shit. Your side, Krista, Aaron, or the bitch I'm gonna kill.
Oh!
Oh.
Look at her face, she means it.
Look at her face. She means it.
Quit going to help?
Good luck talking sense into that one, Bertolt. When something lights a fire under him, that's it. Getting Aaron to calm down is a lost cause. Take my word for it. What do you say we teach him patience?
Good job.
This is some kind of joke, right?
Oh, Connie.
To be comrades!
They still are! This is all just a misunderstanding!
Oh, I don't know about that, Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
The positions you could sleep in were an art form, Bertolt. I'm not kidding. We all loved waking up to see your contortions in the morning.
Yet you slept like a log.
Ooh.
Was it all just an act to you? Was it all bullshit?
It was just mostly bullshit.
This was their choice.
You're wrong! Who chooses to be this? Tell me! What do you think I am? Huh? What?
Born this way?
Think this is what we aspire to be? We deserve to die for the things we've done. We could live 1,000 years and never again know peace. The only light was our brief time as soldiers. It was never a lie. We're not who we said we were. But it wasn't an act. We genuinely thought of you as our friends. If we were comrades, someone find us.
Mikas is like, nah.
Give him back. I won't ask again.
I can't. One of you has to do it. One of you has to stain your hands with my blood. Get down from there and take cover! What the hell's Ervin doing? He's off his rocker. Look!
He's bringing the Titans.
Leading the Titans straight for us!
There are those with special powers, intense high temperature, seem the colossal Titan, and the hardened skin of the armored Titan are prime examples. Crazy son of a bitch.
Get the hell out of there!
Yeah, get out of there.
Oh shit. That's a lot of them.
What's going on?
Is this hell?
Is this hell?
Not yet, but it will be. All soldiers, charge!
Fuck yeah, dude. This is crazy.
Fate is decided now! Go! Recover Aaron from the armored Titan and retreat!
He's such a badass. Oh, hero shot.
Balls of steel. Mika says, like, yeah, game on.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
He's like, this is a guy I can freaking follow.
The scouts have taken one too many hits to the skull. Look out!
Oh.
Horse, get out of there.
Horse is like, I'm cool. They don't eat me.
Doesn't mean you won't get killed, though.
I can't move. Unless I can shake these Titans, it'll only get worse. Heads up, Bertolt! Brace yourself!
You got to transform, buddy.
That's right! Just a little more! It's working! His hands are down!
Now's our chance.
Mikasa, you can see those Titans, right?
She doesn't give a fuck.
Slipping through isn't gonna be easy.
Advance!
Oh, what?
No.
Commander Ervin!
No!
I said advance, goddammit! Do not falter!
Holy shit. Go get him. Go save him.
No way.
Oh. Frickin' massacre.
Yeah, Bertolt, she will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
You piece of shit! Get your hands off her!
Oh, Sean.
Way to go, Jean.
We've come too far to give up now. We are going home, and Aaron is coming with us. This is all on me. People are dying because I got caught.
Bite your tongue.
Harmon?
That's the irony, really. If you can't let it go, it's not worth holding on to.
Advance!
Think, what is it I have to let go of?
He knows he loves Zanny. Trade.
You're okay with this? Leaving your friend behind to face the music?
Good job.
Do you know where she is? Way up north in the Utopia district. Being tortured. The silent treatment only goes so far. The body may heal, but her screams are an object lesson on the limits of endurance.
Harmon.
They're taking special care she doesn't die. So many methods, so little time.
Savage, dude.
Didn't know he had it in him.
Your mouth, Hellspawn! I'll kill you!
Holy shit.
Irvin?
With one freaking arm? Oh!
All soldiers retreat!
Holy crap.
Yeah, Krista.
I actually killed one. You all right?
Get away from her! What the hell were you trying to pull? We're leaving!
Yeah, couldn't you go for some grog right about now? Rhina and Bertolt are going to kill Ymir unless we both agree to go back with them. She'll only be free if she hands me over. I'd already decided to let that happen.
But we haven't.
What if it's a trick?
It's not! Let me go! Connie's right. Whatever she said, it's a lie. Don't listen to her.
Why would someone who fought tooth and nail to save your life just turn you over to the enemy?
Exactly.
The only time Ymir bothers to make an effort is when you're in danger. Just calm down till we know more.
Exactly. Either way, we can't stick around. Whatever Ymir needs you for, I'm sure you won't be much good to her dead.
Damn straight. Even I could figure that one out.
Oh shit.
We just tossed that Titan.
That son of a bitch has gone berserk!
Always trying to break up your path. Shit.
Eren! Mikasa!
Oh crap.
Yeah, your ribs are broken. It's time for the Titan that ate
Oh no.
his mom. Oh God. Damn.
Uh-huh.
Erwin. Holy shit, dude. I thought Mikasa was a badass. Then we met Levi. I thought he was a badass. Now Erwin is getting holding on to his arm. You fight, you sons of bitches. Comes back, frees Eren. Like, he's falling. He's just, man. I mean, puts his money where his mouth is. Like, you know, he will do whatever it takes to get the mission, you know, accomplish the mission, and you know, for the greater good. Even if it means, like, you know, it's not just about, okay, like he's cool, like sacrificing his own men and like losing people and like, you know, losing their lives or whatever. It's like he's willing to do exactly what everyone else is doing too, and so like he's not going to ask any more from his men than what he himself is willing to do. He's at the head of that charge on the Titans. So he's just so damn impressive.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was gonna comment on Urban, but there's no point. You said it all. I mean, I was
Yeah,
100%.
you keep going on him.
Well, no, I'm gonna pivot to Mikasa and Armin, who both demonstrated a level of savagery and
Yes.
zero fucks given
Yes.
in this episode that we had not seen from them before. I mean, Mikasa with her whole thing to Krista, and basically like, look, I have zero fucks left to give. Either she gets out of my way or I kill her. It's that simple. Boom. I'm not gonna be sorry about it. Like, that's where I'm at. It's Eren or nothing. And I don't care about anyone else who gets in my way is just gonna get killed. And then Armin talking about Annie, like her screams and don't worry, they take care to make sure she doesn't I mean, just wow. They're coming with some fight that I just didn't necessarily expect. Like, to an extent, I was like, I can see Mikasa getting this savage because it's always been Eren.
Yeah.
Like, seeing it was wonderful, but like I kind of had an inkling she had it in her. Whereas Armin, I didn't know he had that in him. That was surprising.
Yeah, it was really well animated too, like with his eyes and just the fact of like it seemed like he was relishing of like what they were doing to Annie, and I mean just with how like Armin's, you know, strength is his mind, right, and like just how smart he is and clever he is, and so he like was basically like he was like mind fucking them. He was like the fact of like Mikasa goes all out and like does the spinning moves, and Levi too, like, and it's like, oh wow, it's so impressive what they do. That was like Armin's like spinning move like that he was doing on Bertrand and Berthold, right? I was calling him Bertrand, Berthold, whatever. Just the like he saw the weak spot and he went after it, and he goes, okay, this is what I can twist. This is how. And that's the part of him that like he's like, what part of myself do I need to give up? And that was the humanity of like, I don't know, not wanting to hurt someone's feelings or like twist their emotions. It's like, no, I gotta do what I gotta do. That's like what that's my superpower is to fuck with someone's mind.
Yeah. And okay, so since you brought up Berthold, like what is going on here in terms of having to get back and having to bring Aaron? He said like, we weren't acting. We've seen how Reiner, it kind of seems like it broke his brain.
Yeah.
And he had a dissociative personality situation where like he was able to compartmentalize. It did not seem like that was the case with Berthold. Berthold stayed really quiet during that conversation with Ymir, which as a viewer made me think, oh, he was okay with it. So it was a good reveal in this one to be like, no, he wasn't. Like, he actually really cared about everybody. So then Connie's question is so relevant. Like, but then how could you do it? Like, how could you do what you're doing right now? He said, like, basically to get back to, it's like their homeland or whatever, they would do anything. And this is just something that I'm intensely curious about because I don't think I've never been attached to a specific place. Like, yeah, we're from Chicago. I like Chicago. I'm not going to go on a murdering rampage because I want to get back to Chicago. Like, it's, it was a nice place. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like I feel that deep, I don't know, passion, love, whatever for a specific place that it would justify an end to these actions. So I'm very curious what this all means to them. I mean, it's not like it's the only place where Titans exist. We're seeing Titans here. So it's not like, oh, it's the only place where we can be us, because they also talk about like being human versus Titan and like going back and forth and whatnot. So I'm just curious because it's an idea, or it seems to touch on an idea that's just so foreign to me.
Well, I mean, there's other things, like there's so much going on in this freaking episode. So with Ymir, she talked about how she like stole the blood of a Titan and like she needed to like use Krista for repayment for that. And I felt like, I mean, I'm like, okay, is she making every single bit of this up, or is like like the best lies are like have a little bit of truth in them too? So I was wondering like if there's any truth into anything she said. And like I agree with Connie. It's like, okay, everything she did, she like is like been protecting you. Why would she like can't just hand you over like just for her own life? I mean, it's easy. That's the total. That's what when people view of you as selfish. Like it's twisting people's view of you, right? If like someone views you as weak, it's easy to like lean into that and like have them like continue to think you're weak and then to either like get them do what you want or like catch them off guard, just like play to people's perception of you, like happens a lot. And so to see her just be like, okay, no, like it's easy to believe this lie because I'm the selfish person, right? So like, I would only think of myself, and like that's kind of like the reputation that I have, and it's something that I do believe about myself. But like even if in this case that's not true, like she like does really care about Krista. So there was that part, and then there was another part that I don't know if I heard it right or like understood exactly what he was saying there, but I thought I heard Bert say that like they've been living for like 1,000 years.
Ooh.
I thought I heard 1,000 years in there, 1,000 years, like, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I didn't know if he was implying that like his like the Titan people have been around for 1,000 years, or if like, because I mean, like Ymir's like 60 years old or whatever, and looks, like she's, I don't know, 17 or something like that, or like 22, whatever. So I mean, like I wonder if like at a certain point you don't age if you're a Titan, and how long they've been around. It's like they view themselves as monsters. It's like, do you think we act like this? And that's like, seems like they were born, or they were either like forced to become Titans.
Yeah, that was interesting. Like how he said, like, you think we aspire to be this or something to that extent. So that
Do you think we wanted this? And it's like, they didn't.
Clearly not. So yeah, that was interesting.
That was another thing that caught my attention. But just circling back to Mikasa for a second, what I loved about that whole, I know I have no more heartstrings left to pull on for you, Krista, is that, and she's like, okay, like there's only a certain amount of people you can like care about and look after for in this world. It reminded me a lot of we're playing the Walking Dead game as well, and like in that you're like given like different choices about what to do and how if you can save somebody, and like the way I was playing is I'm like, okay, like this little girl's like under like our care and protection, like her parents died, and her name's Clementine, she's super adorable, and it's like, okay, how am I going to keep her safe? Like that is like kind of my driving force. And that is kind of like helps the decisions that I make. And it might end up that ends up with other people dying because of those decisions, in order to keep this girl safe. And it's like, well, I've never thankfully had to live in that world to like have to get into that mindset for something. It was just interested seeing that. I'm just like, oh yeah. Okay. I'm like, so she's kind of like, this is kind of like the Walking Dead world that they're in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just found that part really interesting.
And I mean, I really enjoyed Connie in this for the two big moments he had, which we've kind of touched on, but I'm just gonna say them anyway. Asking Berthold the questions, you know, which is on all our minds. Like, how could you do this? How could you be the double agent and kill people that you hung out with? And then for his intelligence saying like, hey, whatever, you know, Amir told you, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Like, bravo you for being such a good person and wanting to do this, but let's not jump to action. Let's chill and think this through before we take a step in any direction, because something here doesn't make sense.
And what I love about the show is that, I mean, so we have some like slower episodes or whatever, and like, you know, so like it was good with, like, for pacing, just because, okay, like, you know, you can breathe, and you know, it's like same thing with a horror film. Every now and then, like, you know, they'll put in like jokes and like, you know, it's just okay, you know, it's ease that tension so that you can go back into it, and like, you know, releases that tension. And so those are good. But like in the action-packed episodes, they also put in like so much information in there that is just like dispersed throughout. I mean, because even the beginning of this, we had the whole like picture of Connie's mom.
Yep.
Like they kind of even get back around to that, but like we just kind of talked all about like, oh, did Berthold say like 1,000 years, and what was Emir talking about as far as like how much of that was what was real, and like so much information in these action-packed moments. That's like, okay, they do a good job of like giving all the information you need to like understand things and like sort of like hint like you can like piece things together, but it's like all happening in such an action-packed episode that, you know, shit's flying at you, and it's like hard to process that information in the moment. And so you're just like, you don't even really know necessarily what you heard. It's kind of, I don't know, like you're like in the battle itself and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like they're dropping us into the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even touch on the fact that they've basically confirmed that is Connie's mom.
Yeah.
I don't know how Connie is like thinking straight right now, because I think like if I were to see my mom on top of a building that was housing my family that's now maybe been crushed by my mom who's suddenly a Titan, like I don't know how your brain functions outside of just thinking about that and fixating on it, because it would be so crazy to see. So that's another like check mark in the Bravo Connie section. And then the other thing is the Titan that ate Aaron's mom.
Yeah.
What is about to happen, because it is hard to imagine that hot-headed Aaron is going to keep any shred of his cool when he sees that Titan.
Yep. All right. We're going to see that next.
All right. Scream.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Super happy fun times.
Ooh.
Exercise restraint. Try protecting Mikasa once in a while.
I mean, if he goes full Titan and slaughters this Titan, can't blame him.
Definitely not.
I don't know how you would have the restraint not to do something and be faced with that.
That son of a bitch has gone berserk!
Desperate. The Titan looked scared when he was tossing him.
Commander Irvin, I had this all planned out. Why'd you have to go and screw it up? Connie, over there!
I see!
I think that's another reason why she's tiny, is because she stole it versus like it being hers.
Okay.
Don't waste time on someone who's replaceable.
Bullshit.
Retrieve Aaron and go.
You are not replaceable.
Definitely not.
Ah! No way.
Can you believe this luck? Crazy, right?
Careful.
Watch me. This is the least that I owe your mother. She'll finally have the vengeance she deserves.
Oh my god.
What a redemption arc for this guy.
No, Hannes! He needs backup.
Hannes?
Move it or lose it, asshole. I'm tired of your shit.
He looks like a human.
Yeah.
Oh!
What are you doing? Honestly, hella fino. Do I trust Rhina? Or gamble on the scouts and hope for the best? Life inside the walls will be a nightmare. This may be my only shot at bringing her over to the other side. I can't protect her forever.
Krista!
Sorry, from now on I'm Historia. So tell me, what did you mean exactly by handing me over? Why go to the trouble? You were trying to protect me again.
Yeah, always.
Listen to me. You need to take your own advice. You understand me?
Aww. Yeah.
Historia.
Historia.
Help me! What'll you do? Come on!
You know what he's gonna do.
I have to be the one who kills that thing!
Yeah. You fucking owe that to him.
This one belongs to me! Wait here! Aaron!
Oh. You can't change. You don't have the strength.
What? Commander! Sir, the armored! It's coming this way! Sean!
Oh shit.
No! Stay with me, Sean!
He's biting himself.
Aaron, stop. Oh my god.
Aaron, stop.
You can't do it, buddy.
Commander!
Oh, calling out for his commander. There you go. Don't get cocky.
No, 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 no.
Transform, goddammit! Don't let this be for nothing!
No, no, no.
Oh. Yeah, he's cracked.
You're still as useless as you've ever been! Nothing's changed! What do you think? No matter how hard I try, I'm just a worthless little kid!
Stop. That isn't true.
What a romantic place for a first kiss.
Hey,
Oh, just stuff in his face.
thank you. I've been meaning to tell you that. For always standing by me. Thank you. For pushing through. For showing me how to live with purpose. I'm grateful. My scarf. For always wrapping it around me. Thank you.
I feel like this is almost like a goodbye.
I know.
Mikasa, I will always wrap your scarf. Always and forever. That's a promise.
And now he's got purpose. What just happened?
Not entirely sure.
You just control the Titan? And throw it at that Titan?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing.
He's controlling other Titans.
Like Beast Titan.
The fuck?
What's going on? They're eating it.
Oh.
Don't know, don't care. Let's go!
Could be our only chance. Right.
No wonder Rhino was desperate to get his hands on him. Maybe there is a future inside the walls. I'll be damned.
This isn't good. Why'd the coordinate have to fall to him? Unless we can get it back.
The coordinate?
Of all the people in the world that power could have gone to, Aaron is by far the worst. Get away from us! Rat bastards! I'll tell you where you stand!
Uh-oh, they're gonna come for you now.
Oh, look at their eyes.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! Bertels! I can't protect him like this! Can you ride? Yeah. Then hurry! Soldiers, retreat!
She can go back and save Bertolt.
Hey, ugly, get with the program! We were given an order!
I follow my own orders. Face hug.
Please forgive me. Wait! What are you doing?
Let her go!
She'll be killed!
I mean, you don't know that for sure.
How come Bertolt can't transform? It's been just as long as it took Rhino to transform.
Maybe it has something to do with like his intense heat.
Yeah.
Like,
How big he gets. This research and accounts of various incidents have become clear.
damn it.
We can go back to it.
Yeah, I'll have to after this because I didn't I didn't see either one of them because I was so upset not seeing the first one. I didn't bother to read the second one.
What the hell possessed you to come back?
Can't say, really. Probably wasn't the smartest thing. Seemed a little unfair to send you guys home empty-handed. Just think of me as a consolation prize. If you hadn't come to bust up the wall, who knows when my nightmare would have ended. I owed quite a debt. This is me giving back what I took from you.
Sorry.
No worries. Being a goddess had its perks. While it lasted.
With reports maintaining the likelihood of Wall Rose having been compromised, citizens of the region were forced to take refuge in a subterranean city within the confines of Wall Sina. Though emergency provisions had been stockpiled for the purpose, with over half the population relying on them, turn on each other like animals, or face the prospect of starvation. To avoid a humanitarian, within a week of the Titan onslaught, authorities declared Wall Rose secure.
Pardon the intrusion, Ervin. State your name.
Sir, Connie Springer, sir. 104th Cadet Corps.
Connie here is originally from Ragako. I think you'll find his story supports our hypothesis, if you would.
Oh, come on. I want to hear your hypothesis.
It's my fault. Because of me, the Scouts lost over half of their veteran contingent.
Dude, you were that important.
The Titans completely ignored us. Hear me out. Suppose they acted that way because of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought, of course. But as far as an explanation, it's about as good as we've got.
Nothing gets past Irvin. Or Armin, I mean.
Maybe all those people really did die for nothing. That all depends on you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really worth the sacrifice,
Oh, he is.
you'd better prove it. There's no time for second guessing.
I have to be decisive.
Not angry and rage, though.
I have to plug up Walmaria. People died for me. I have to earn what they gave.
You're saying the Titan's responsible for this? Were the citizens of Ragako? So, in actuality, Titans are human beings.
Mm-hmm. Mind blown.
The things I've been carving through like carrion were people.
We don't know for a certainty.
And they're not people anymore. Bless you.
Thank you.
They were people. It's like they're turning into zombies, basically.
Excuse me.
Are you smiling?
That smile?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's something.
Just seems to me we've taken one more step toward the truth.
One whole step, huh? At this pace, we'll run out of people before we actually reach it.
Everything comes at a price. One day we'll get close enough to break through. The wall barring us from the truth.
Yeah. Ervin, inspirational music. This is the end of season 2?
I mean, it does feel very like.
Yeah. Oh. Who's on top of him? Who the fuck are you, Jack, dude? Hey, God, there's gotta be an end scene. Yeah, season 3's next.
Okay. Through extensive research and accounts of various incidents, it has become clear that the scourge of Titans, which have long plagued humanity, are of human origin. That's a confirmation. That's a big one.
Well, we had thought about that, though. I mean, like, that's one of the theories we had. Titans are not sent by the heavens to punish us for our sins, but invaders that must be driven back.
Invaders?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was going to be the end of season 2. But wow, a great finale. So Hannes, great redemption arc for him. Like, sucks that he didn't get like to take down the Titan, and like kind of like you know, that's in the Hollywood version, right? That he goes and he redeems himself and everything like that, and lives happily ever after. But not so much in this world. Still really enjoyed it, and really enjoyed, like, I mean, just a character that I didn't think, you know, much of when we first meet him. I didn't think it was gonna be like that important. It was kind of like, okay, this is just to show that, like, you know, that like what a douche is in this world. But no, I mean, and even like in season 1, I didn't think, outside of like the beginning, like I really think much of him. And it was just like in the last like half of season 2 or whatever that he started to come up more and more and more, and like his belief in Eren and everything like that. And it's like, okay, wow, man, like this guy's actually gonna play like a little bit more of a pivotal role. And so yeah, it's just like, did not expect that.
Yeah, it's interesting that the death of Eren's mom kind of became this, I don't know, this like touchstone for this character, because in season 2 was all about protecting Eren, which is obviously what Eren's mom would want. And it's like sort of the way of honoring, like, he failed her in terms of saving her life, but he can honor her in terms of protecting her son and then taking vengeance, which, while he didn't bring down the Titan, he definitely redeemed himself in having those two, what's goals
Mhm.
and motivators. And, you know, he brought the Titan to her knees. He just didn't, you know, unfortunately get to finish the job, but definitely redeemed himself.
Yeah, for sure. And then I love like the way that Attack on Titan handles romance. It's just like this, like, you know, Mikasa moment with Eren, and she thinks she's like they're gonna kiss, and she's, you know, confessing her love to him, and like in the background there's like Titans stalking them, and there's like the dude's just getting just eaten,
yeah.
devoured. Yeah, I mean, look, everything looks very bleak, but there's also like, you know, the way that it's animated and shot and everything like that is also like very beautiful, like beautiful horror. It was just very well done.
Yeah. And I just love the line, like, I will always fix your scarf.
Yes.
That's just,
Oh,
that was great.
that's a great line.
Okay, so what was it that they said that Eren had? Was it like the conduit? Was that what they called it? Or the I want to say like the conductor, but I know that's not right.
No, fuck, I had it until you said conduit. He is the
Coordinator.
Yeah.
Coordinate.
Yeah.
Coordinate. So that was fascinating to hear. I mean, and like to see in action. Hell yeah, Eren. But fascinating, like he got the coordinate. Okay. And they almost talked about it like it was like a tangible thing, but it feels like it's something that he, like a power he has versus being something tangible. But the way that they talked about it at one point, like, you know, having to like get it from him or something, it made it sound like tangible. I don't think it is. I think it's a power, but
The way I understood it is like, think about it like Final Fantasy, where some people have like the icon ability.
okay.
And then they can turn into like Ifrit or like whatever, or anything like that.
okay.
Like, so like
I like that.
he was bestowed with the ability of being the coordinate. Like it's like someone that like passes on, you know, when the coordinate dies, then like it passes on to somebody else, and someone else becomes the coordinate.
Okay, so that was my question. Did his dad give him the coordinate? Was that what he gave him?
I think so.
And so if that's what his dad gave him, was that what his dad was cooking up in the basement?
I don't know if that's what he was cooking up in the basement, but like maybe he had the previous coordinate down there or something like that. And that's what that's what was going to be in there. And so like now, does that mean that the Beast Titan is also a coordinate? Because the Beast Titan was able to control the other Titans as well. So it's like, okay, so is there a battle going on between two factions of Titans? And then there's also like, you know, then like there's the humans as well, humanity as well. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, who cares about like humanity? It's like really going to end up like being like between these two Titans. And the reason they were sent to, the reason that Reyna and
Bertolt.
I know. I'm going to say Bertrand or Bertolt. Either one of them is like, that's one's wrong. So I'm just calling Bert.
Bertolt. Remember the Titans. Isn't that a character's name in Remember the Titans?
Yeah, I think so.
So there we go.
Sure. And they were sent to like find the coordinate. It's like we don't even know if he's the coordinate. Like we have to go bring him back. And when they first had the coordinate, I'm like, okay, like they had a coordinate. Like what is that? Is that just what they called like, you know, the person? Like I don't know. It's like military speak. Like we got to find, you know, you're gonna find the coordinate in here, and you know, like that's the person that they're mean to bring back. But now we got like what the coordinate actually is and what that means. So two factions of Titans, then there's humanity, and then Berthold and Reyna were sent to humanity to try to find, like maybe like draw out, like that's what the attack was. It wasn't necessarily like destroy and kill everyone. It was draw out the coordinate Titan. Or they knew that was happening like in the basement, the cellar of Eren's dad's place, and so they knew that Eren's dad was really the target, or like what he had under there, or like if he had the previous coordinate, that's what was under there. Gives it to Eren, and now like they need him because like to win the war against the Titans, because like if you can't control the Titans, then like the other, you know, the Beast Titan's gonna be able to destroy you.
All right, you mentioned two factions. I wonder if it's not two factions. I wonder if it's just going to come down to like the will of the Beast Titan versus the will of Eren, and whoever will is stronger is the one who's gonna be able to like control them all. With the exception, obviously, like the abnormals, because obviously Armored Titan wasn't controlled by Eren's coordinate power. So I kind of wonder. But then, all right, going even further. So Titans come from people, confirmed. We now know that for certainty. We don't entirely understand how though.
Yeah.
So then they talked about invaders. So is the invaders an entirely separate faction of Titans and the Beast Titan like you think? Or are the invaders something else, like the Beast Titan and whatever the Beast Titan is, and the the regular Titans that we've been encountering, they're from people, and that's just sort of like the collateral damage of this world.
Well, so like Berthold and Reyna's like are the warriors, right? So like they have like their own little separate thing.
They refer to themselves as warriors.
We don't know anybody else like from. We know Annie's there too. We don't know how many there are, but we know there's more than one. Do you think there's more than one on the Beast Titan side? Or do you think it's just the Beast Titan?
It's hard for me to imagine that any one is a singular, exclusive, only of its kind.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more.
Okay, that's what I felt like as well. I don't know if they're all Beast Titans like that, or if that's just his special form, the just Super Jack dude or whatever. That's his Beast Titan, just like Berthold's thing is being the Super Tall Titan, and then Reyna's is like being the Armored Titan. Yeah, so man, like I also love this part where Erwin was saying, "Oh, don't sacrifice yourself for me." He's giving a speech about how he's replaceable too, even though he's really not. But he's telling it to a guy that's like fucking dead. He's like, "You're getting eaten right there."
Yeah.
That was just, man.
Whoa. And for Erwin, just like the end of this episode, when he gets that little bit of a smile, I love that scene with him and Levi in the hospital room.
Mm-hmm.
Because Erwin is just so excited to get one more piece of the puzzle and to get one step closer to the truth. Like he says, like he really does get sort of a joy inside him at that like, we're getting somewhere. Whereas Levi's like, we are inching forward. So we're all gonna be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the practical side. And then it's Erwin's sort of, I don't know that idealistic or optimistic. They don't feel like the right words. I'm not sure what the right word is, but he just has this intense tunnel vision that I think enables him to be the commander he is, for not asking more of his men than he would give of himself. Like he's willing to make that ultimate sacrifice. He's hanging out of a Titan's mouth saying, "Go get him!" Like, leave me, just go attack. So it's like, I think sometimes that degree of tunnel vision can feel to me to be like off-putting or even unsettling when somebody's got such like a single track. But with Erwin, it really does allow him to be the leader and the hero that he is, because for him, the end goal is truth. Whatever that truth might be, however pretty or ugly it might be, whatever the repercussions of it might be, his thing is truth. It is like, if he's defined by a singular value, it's truth.
All right, so top 5 characters for season 2.
Wow, okay, so this season 2 gets tougher.
Yeah, because it's a shorter season.
Yeah.
I think, you just named one of them, Erwin.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Erwin was...
Without a doubt.
If you are hanging outside the mouth of a Titan as it devours your arm and you are just like yelling at your troops to go charge forward and not to quit, you're going to get in the top spot.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that guy is amazing.
Yeah. Mikasa.
I thought they were going to fucking kill Mikasa in this one, and I was going to be so pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's going to survive the series, but like...
She better.
If she did, like, I'm like, oh my God, no, they can't kill her. I thought this was so early. I didn't realize this was the end of season 2. If I had realized this is the last episode of season 2, I would have been like, oh yeah, no, they're going to kill her. But yeah, I mean, I just love Mikasa so much.
See, it's tough because there are like characters that I feel have very clutch moments, but maybe weren't as central consistently throughout the whole season or whatnot. Like, well, I'm going to do my next one because I think it's a little bit easier. It's just Armin.
Ooh, Armin.
For the savagery at the end of this episode, for his courage at rescuing Jean in what felt like a suicide mission. Like, there was no way he and Jean were going to get out of there if it hadn't been for Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm like, Armin, Aaron, Erwin. I'm getting confused. If it hadn't been for Aaron, having his power.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for Armin in general, in season 2, just growing more and more into himself, his strengths, understanding his intelligence and the abilities that he has and the powers that he can wield through that, even if he's not wielding it through, becoming a Titan or a phenomenal show of strength and ability like Mikasa. He's found himself now and he's leaning into it more, which is great to see. Now it gets tough.
I think for me, 2 spots go to Amir and Krista. For this season, because like we really got to like understand like and develop like their relationship in this one. And I mean, just like some of the moments that like stuck out are Krista as the tower is falling down and she's shouting over at Ymir like, you gotta fight. And like it's kind of like their dynamic having a similar dynamic, but maybe almost a little bit healthier than Aaron and Mikasa. I'm not saying like healthier in the sense of like any like romance or anything like that. Like, I mean, just like healthier just in the way they like Mikasa and Eren are like at a fucking like 11, like, and they, as far as they're just so intense, and kind of reckless.
Almost like a suicide pact.
Yeah,
exactly. I go.
Exactly. Like, I don't think they would have made them. I mean, I don't know if they would have made the move that Krista or Ymir did with Krista, and she's like apologizing and then going like back and saving Bert and Rhaina. And then I don't think like Krista jumping over to Ymir and like talking through it with her, like I said, like it just seems like a little bit healthier, a little bit like less intense maybe, but still like the level of care and love there is still there, obviously, between the two of them. And just Krista is just having like the biggest heart as well in this and being so sweet. The transformation of Ymir and like the fact that I didn't really even know this, I didn't know her name until like halfway through the season, and to have such an impact like after that. I love the way she handled Eren in the forest.
Yep.
So she is just, yes, did she lie and whatnot? Yes, but she like is very much herself. I don't know if she's like, I wouldn't say she's like necessarily she's comfortable with herself, but she's like accepted who she is and like calls people out on their bullshit. And yeah, so I really enjoyed her this season, and that's, you know, to come in season 2 that wasn't that long of a season and have the impact that she did. I thought her and Krista were great for the season.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I'm gonna give special mention to Jean for similar reasons to Armin, but I just don't think he didn't get as much screen time and focus and have the same degree of impact that I feel like Armin did. But for him coming into his own abilities, controlling his fear, having that, like, before he had courage, but there was like still so much apparent fear with him. And I think he's seen more and he survived more. And I don't think that fear is gone, but he has learned to control it more. And so like the courage is what I see first rather than the fear being what I see first.
Yeah.
And I think he's also kind of come into himself in terms of like how to talk with other people and to like wield his influence through his own wisdom and experience and like what he brings to the table, which is like, hey dude, you're us, but you're a leader. So like,
yeah,
that's your superpower. And I think he's understood that now and he's starting to utilize it more. Special mention goes to Levi. Like he was kind of sidelined for a lot of this with injury, which is why he wasn't like automatically in my top, but
they nerfed him. They did.
But it was nice to like get his backstory. It was nice to learn a little bit more about him through the OVAs that we watched. And like he while he was sidelined, he did still come up, like that end scene with Arvin. That's like that's gonna be something I feel like I'm gonna think about when I think of season 2 is that scene. So even though he wasn't in for the clutch move throughout the whole season, the scenes that he popped up in are generally central scenes that I'm gonna think about.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I said my fist spot or not. You give it to Armin. I give it to Eren for being the coordinate and just for giving us one of the best lines in there with the scarf.
Yeah, and I mean,
always tie your scarf.
You know, also for like gnawing off all of his fingers.
Yeah.
And his freaking hands to try to turn himself. And for the emotional breakdown that he had of like, if I can't transform, I'm useless. Like that was such a heartbreaking moment to see. Cause I mean, so far we've seen how how much he puts himself through and his body through to be the Titan, to do those transformations. And like, you know, he, like you said, very intense. He's at an 11 all the time. That never comes down. It's just 11 in everything that he does. So to see him not be able to do it and just kind of like the abusive way he spoke to himself, that like if he couldn't do this one thing, he was nothing, broke my heart to see him and like just hear that cry too. The voice actor did a phenomenal job.
Plus the stub beatdown of Rhaina.
Yes.
That was great. That was a great one too.
Yes.
There's something I wanted to check out real quick. Back in Children, like, because she did say that she like stole the blood of them, but like she didn't really steal it, right? Like,
did she say blood or did she say power?
Power,
which I imagine we've connected to blood. But I was just curious if that was what she actually said or not.
Is the blood? And she was in there.
It is this Lady Ymir that inherits the blood of His Majesty the King.
inherits the blood.
Interesting way of saying it. Inherits the blood of the king.
Yeah. And I didn't understand, like, the reason I went back for that one is because in this one she said, like, you know, oh, like, I stole this power from you all, and she talked about like stealing the blood or whatever. Is this still like her, I don't know, having like guilt over like her like lineage or whatever? And or is this like, I'm like, did I misremember it? Did they like inject her with like the blood of the you know, the king or whatever? And I just completely missed that part. But no, they didn't. So they did talk about the blood, but that was another part that I'm just like, okay, for Ymir, like at the end. And is she like sacrificing herself? She's like, okay, you guys can give me to the, like, as a prisoner or hostage or whatever. I mean, she's not the coordinate. So what are they really going to care about her unless they do want like vengeance for, I don't know, her? Is it sort of a, if you're not born from the Titans, she didn't necessarily steal it, like willingly steal it, but she stole it in the fact is like, she didn't deserve it. Like, and this is not supposed to be like, she wasn't supposed to be part of that bloodline or whatever.
I'm not entirely sure. Cause
yeah.
I mean, like, I think there's a way of seeing the, like, what the priest said, she inherited the blood of the king as the same event as she's talking about later, which says, I stole the power.
Yeah.
There's also a world in which there are two different events.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
It could be that they maybe injected her with the blood. Mm-hmm. And so she feels like it was stolen because it wasn't like true to her nature. It could be that because they said she is this like prophet messiah or whatever, and as long as she's around, we're all immortal. She as a kid could have felt like her safety and food and shelter was all linked to her being something extra special, and maybe she could have stolen it, you know, like actually stolen a power somehow from a Titan, like on her own to make herself something worth worshiping. Like, we don't necessarily know, I don't think, for sure.
Leaving out who our actual parents are, let's just like, so just if you follow this thread line, this is one of my questions that I'm asking, just, I don't know, just like posing. I don't necessarily need to know the answer right now, but just something that I'm thinking. So let's say the king and like the whole religion or whatever, religious cult, stole the power of the Titans, right? And so like the king.
So the king is the thief rather than her directly.
Yeah. So the king is the thief. He steals the blood, but since she has the blood of the king, it's like, I stole it.
That bloodline is
it is like inherited it. And so maybe that's like what the Titans are pissed about or whatever. And it's like, you stole this from us. This is not yours. It doesn't belong to you. And even though she, through no fault of her own, was born with that power, it's still stolen power. So that wasn't just, you know, I just see if they actually inject her with anything or like, you know, how she meant it. But I mean, it's in the vagueness of this of the dialogue and everything that just makes the show like even more fascinating.
I really like that idea, but
okay,
yeah, I'm on board for that.
Let us know your thoughts about this season down below in the comments, or this series, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. And these episodes as well, and your top five favorite characters from season 2. If you want our full uncut reactions, you can see every moment, and you can get a month ahead over on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. And thank you so much for staying for the discussion. And thanks so much for watching Attack on Titan with us. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.
Oh, Titan fight.